What's up, sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
Boy, and we are feeling good right now. We're back.
No doubt.
On a Tuesday.
Going up
On a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday. Look at my guy Chan. Clayton,
time.
so bike.
We are
Always.
very much back. Sorry
No
about
doubt.
last week, sitters. Mostly my fault. Okay, entirely my fault. But we're back. We're back.
Maybe partially mine.
Joey, I just want to give a quick update on Joey's phone because I know we brought this up 2-3 episodes ago now.
AC,
Yeah.
not phone. My
Huh?
phone's fine. You
No.
said my phone.
No, I mean your phone.
Oh.
I was very confident that his phone would be broke
Oh.
in 2 to 3 business days from the time that we recorded the first time I saw it without
Yeah.
a case.
Oh.
Still doesn't have a case.
Yeah, no case.
Still doing all right.
He's making it.
He's making it. He's making it. How you all doing?
Man, I'm doing well, man. I'm really doing really well. And Maxwell's right in here. Real ones show up for the Tuesday show.
You know it.
And I'm doing good. I'm doing really good.
Really good.
Summer break officially started.
Did you have to work today?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I did. We had to go to Knee Black Elementary. They're moving the school.
You were there?
Yeah, I went and helped out. I went in any pictures, man. I'm not really a look at me kind of guy. I was just on the grind, working.
You were there.
Yeah, I was there though. I was there.
I love that. I
do
love
love
that.
that, yeah.
You know who else I love?
Who else do you love?
I love the premier gun store in the South, JW Weaponry.
John
They
Woodley
are
was there today,
always
too.
He was.
Loaded. And he's always at Knee Black Element. Not really. But he is always at the gun shop, gun store.
And he is always helping the community.
He is.
He
Which
really
is what
is.
happened at Mini J Nyblack, by the way. It's Nyblack Elementary.
Knee Black.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep. I said it wrong. I apologize.
Did
No,
did you learn
I
today
got
that it
corrected
was
today
Knee
as
Black?
well.
Yeah.
I have lived in Columbia County since I was 10 years old.
Yep.
Called it
And
Knee
I
Black.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Knee Black.
I said that today. I was like, I've called it wrong my whole life, and nobody's ever corrected me
You
until
found out
today.
today too?
Yeah.
All right. I don't feel near as bad.
No, it's okay.
So we all found out today.
That's right.
Love that. Anyways, go see John at JW Weaponry, where he also knows that it's Knee Black because he supports the community. He's a good guy, someone that you want to support in your community. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
So Joey,
Yes, sir.
what's the number if they want to call JW Weaponry?
386. Oh, Hunter Williams. 386 243 8587. JW Weaponry. It's a hotline. The hotline bling. Yeah.
Dude,
Hey, shout out both Treys in the chat. Mesnard and Hunter Williams both making an appearance. It's like it feels like 2023 in here right
Dude,
now.
yeah.
And to
We'll
answer
get about
Travis's question, actually moving stuff or directing traffic. I have coordinator by my name for a reason, Travis.
that's right.
Coordinating. No, I move boxes.
Oh,
I move
yes.
boxes.
That's
Move
right.
boxes.
Hey,
Yes,
but let me tell you right now, we do have a full show for the sitters tonight.
Full.
Full, Full, full with a capital F. Joey, give us a little preview. What are we talking about tonight?
We'll talk about Jaden Rashada suing Billy Napier. That's got to be in there. The NBA playoffs. Is that right? Didn't
Yes,
we talk
sir.
about that?
NBA playoffs.
Go Pacers.
That's in the go Pacers. That's in the show notes.
I have a question for everyone later. It's like a secret question. It's not really a secret. I'm gauging interest, Joey.
I like the secret questions. Those are
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
There is also a couple of pictures, an NBA one, and then just a real life situation that I got to know the answer to.
Like build your lineup, right?
Yeah, one's a
Yeah.
build your lineup.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
I like it. I think I have
Yeah.
the best one. I already did it.
I've done it too. Oh yeah, Angel Hernandez. I forgot
Worst
about
umpire
Angel
of all
Hernandez.
time.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna
Except
get to it. He's off.
for the guy in Lincoln.
Oh boy,
Oh,
not
he went
not
there.
Big John.
Hey, anyways.
Big
Did
John.
you already mention Bill Walton?
Oh, yeah, no.
no.
Bill Walton.
Rest in
Throw
peace.
it down, big man. Throw it down.
You know, there's
Rest in peace.
a lot of people in TV that just are people in TV. Bill Walton wasn't that guy.
Dude, he was his own man.
He was
So good.
electric. Like
What was
everything
the-
he did, he was so good. Like even if it wasn't good, it was still good because it was Bill Walton.
Yeah. What? Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
Remember
You
what was
noticed
the
that?
tournament
Like-
that he always did in right before basketball season started? It was like in
Like
Hawaii.
the Maui Invitational.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he always
Yeah.
wore his flower shirts and stuff. What a guy. What a guy.
We'll
Rest in
find
peace.
Travis. We don't got one like right in a second, but our producer's really good. He'll find one for us.
Oh, we will
Hey,
find a food
Travis, if you have a food question, you just throw it in
Yeah,
the chat.
actually, that's better. I like that.
Yeah.
Also, we're about to get into the Jaden Rashada right now. Sitters, if you are not liking this video, which there's only one of you that's done that so far, if you haven't subscribed, that's important. And if you haven't shared it, that's even more important. But if you're a podcaster only, please make sure you go back, find the video, like it, subscribe it. That'd be cool. Join us. It's a lot of fun.
So you know what I've learned?
What's that?
There's a lot of people that just listen to the podcast version.
Yeah, there is.
I didn't realize it was that many. I thought it was closer to 50-50. There's still more on the podcast than there is on the YouTube. And it baffles me.
It's like a landslide, a lot more.
Yes.
It's like 4 or 5 times.
Close to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it really blew my mind. When I saw it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep.
It's very interesting.
So we'll try and narrate for those people.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Jaden Rashada, Joey. We are going to throw it to you, sir. I cannot wait
Yeah.
for this. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. 2 weeks. We canceled the show last week because you weren't ready to talk about this yet. What in the world? Can you frame it? Very short. Can you frame it? What the conversation is?
Okay, so Jaden Rashada is suing Billy Napier. I'll be honest, I don't know the exact details of like how much he's suing for and all that.
I don't know what he's suing for yet, but I do know
$1
why.
million.
That's why he's suing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's suing for the NIL stuff, right? Like
Yes.
all the stuff with NIL and
Okay, so
Florida
this
backing out of
is-
the.
I'm about to say, I know a
read
little
it
bit.
was
Yeah, you tell me.
Specifically, that he was promised $1 million if he signed his LOI.
Correct.
That's what he's specifically suing over.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's supposed to get $500,000 at one point and then $500,000 later, right?
I
I
know
don't
it was
know the
a
specifics.
total of $1 million
That's
because he put his pen to paper with Florida.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure that's why the amount that he's suing for is $1 million. He's just trying to recoup that. I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know. You read a lot. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've read that he's suing for the $13 million that he was supposed to get, and
I don't think he has a very good case to get that.
Nor
Let's
do
go
I.
on the premise of, let's not get bogged down in the weeds. Let's go on the premise of, and Siders, correct us if we're wrong, that he said he's suing for damages or $1 million because of
Right.
he didn't get what was in his contract for signing his letter of intent with
Yeah.
the University of Florida.
right.
Where are you at on this, man?
The timing is where I'm at on it. The timing is awful. It strikes me as
For
Jaden Rashada.
Okay.
It strikes me as I know I'm not going to be a major player in college football, and I'm going to have to get money one way or another, and I have a better chance of getting this money now than I do of getting any money later.
Okay.
That's what it
I
feels
thought- I
like
thought the same
for
exact
me.
thing.
Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not, but that's how I view it. Like I see a guy that knows maybe I'm not as good as I once thought I was. Maybe not a guy either. I don't know that he has a whole lot to do with this. Honestly, I think his dad is kind of pulling the strings on everything. So it's probably his dad more than Rashada himself, which is a sad state of the world that we live in where fathers can kind of, ruin things for children when they
Yeah.
shouldn't. Maybe not children. The kid's 18, 19 years old, but, sometimes greed will imprison us all. And it seems like, again, I could be wrong, seems like in this moment, in this situation, Jaden Rashada's papa,
Yeah.
maybe a little greedy and want a little bit more than he needs.
So here's kind of what I think too. Mesnard has the perfect explanation for the rest of the contract. Contract was to get $13 million for X number of years. I know it was backloaded. Like a lot of that money was in the front. Hardly any for him as a senior, because if you're still here as a senior, well, you have no value. We're not really going to pay for that. So I agree. No case for the $13 million. I don't even, let's throw that out the window. That doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
No way. The $1
Right.
million where this gets weird to me, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll say this too, Joey, from an outside perspective. I'm not putting my Seminole glasses on
Right.
yet, but they're coming on. Seminole fans, there's no Seminoles in here besides Maxwell and a couple others. Okay, so there are some in here, but they are coming on. I find it interesting. The timing is weird as well. He's at Georgia now, so get to University of Georgia, rival of Florida, and now we
Right.
drop a
I
lawsuit.
wanted to ask about that. If you think the Georgia side of things has anything to do with it.
It's weird. They asked Kirby, like, did he okay it? Like, did he sign off?
I
And
saw
he was
that.
like, yes, I did. Like, it's basically it's his legal battle. Like, I'm not interfering in that. Georgia will have no part of it, but if he wants to pursue a lawsuit against Florida, then
Who am I to tell
Which,
him no?
by the way,
He said
for
that's
people making a
outside
big
of my
deal-
bubble. I deal with things inside my
he's
bubble.
100% right.
Right.
For people making a big deal about this,
It's
there is no other response to give.
Right.
There is no other response.
100% is the only response. I have no issue with that.
No,
Yes.
me either.
The timing is weird, though. It is bizarre. I also think it's really weird that Miami offered a kid $750,000 to sign his letter of intent, and Florida's like, no, you're so good, we're going to offer you $250,000 more, $1 million to do it. It's just, I don't know how to get out of it. If that's in a contract, I think they're probably on the hook for it.
I actually agree with that too.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And I'll also go a step further. The people that are saying Billy Napier should be fired are really dumb. Really dumb. Like that isn't why. That to me that's not like a negligent. He didn't come up with a contract.
No.
That's a business, baby.
That's exactly like you got burnt by it. You got played by
Big
it.
time.
And it's going to cost somebody $1 million. But I bet you don't come out of Billy Napier's check.
Right.
So I don't think he should be fired for it. I don't think Kirby's wrong for that. If I'm Jaden Rashad, I want my $1 million too. Period. I mean, you might say because he sucks or whatever. All of that can be true. You, sir, told me I get $1 million if I put my name on that paper. I put my name on that paper. I want my $1 million.
I will say
I'm okay
this.
with that too. I agree. I'm 100% in
I
agreement with
find
that.
it hard to believe that the contract was as simple as that. Contracts are just not that simple. There are always stipulations around, like you have like the centerpiece of the contract, right? And then you have these parameters that govern the central piece of the contract.
Yep.
I find it very difficult to believe that a man like Billy Napier would sign that agreement without saying also, and you have to come to the University of Florida. I find that hard to believe.
That is interesting. We got a little context from Mesnar. That's why we love Mesnar on the show. The lawsuit was started before he got Arizona State, is what I heard. It's now coming to court, so now it's becoming more public.
And that makes a lot
That
more
makes
sense.
way more
That
sense.
makes way more
That
sense.
I'm A-okay with all of this now.
Yeah.
If that's the truth, I'm good with all of it.
Here's the other
Let
part.
it fly. Play it out. Let's let it
Here's
have
the other part. 13.94 million. This is the Seminole hater glasses coming on. What are we doing, Florida?
When DJ Lagway was committed,
Right there. Yes, that's my point.
he was an immensely better
you have the
quarterback.
far superior quarterback, but we're still going to pay 13.94 million for Jaden Rashada. What are we doing? Either Florida's really, really rich or really, really dumb for that.
Apparently, it's both.
Could be.
Has to be both.
Could be. Unbelievable. That is dumb.
Really dumb.
I just
Any
don't-
high school kid, I don't care who it is. I think DJ Lagway is going to be fantastic.
Me too. $13 million.
million?
14 million? Because 13.94, like, come on, who'll be kidding here? 60 grand?
14.
14 million. What? Unbelievable. I think he'll get his money. Mesnar said earlier he'll settle. Maybe they'll settle. If I'm him, depending on how like airtight the contract is, I'm sure he has attorneys.
Yeah.
I'm sure Florida has attorneys. They're probably the ones that are happiest because all these billable hours that they're getting right now, they're getting
love it.
paid. But I just think it's so crazy. I don't know. It's so crazy to me. That is nuts. No matter. Let's switch gears. We all agree that it's wild. Optics wise,
Right.
doesn't look good.
No, but I don't think it looks as bad as maybe others do.
I think here's why I'll say it does, Joey, and you can I can easily be moved off this opinion. So
Okay.
just so we're saying
Yeah.
this, I think if someone's going to like negative recruit Florida, I'm going to negative recruit and be like, look, man, you might not get your money. This kid was a 5-star, 4-star quarterback, high end guy, $14 million contract, didn't get 10% of his money.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? You want to go sign up for that? Good luck. And then they may do their homework and their research and realize there's more to it. But now Florida's on playing defense. Now they're having to explain. Instead of pitching him, hey, we're going to get you the ball this way, and this way, and we're going to do this, and you're going to play with this guy, and this guy. Now you're having to defend that. You have to defend that position first before we ever get to your unique situation,
Right.
young man.
And the simple counter argument to that is that collective is now gone. We have a new one, much better, much more in tune with how we're doing things now. That situation's long gone. That group of people that ran that situation is long gone. Here we
Learn from
are
your
doing.
mistakes. Here we are.
Yeah.
Sure enough, and that's fine. Now, if I'm the parent, I'm like, and I love that, but you trusted him in the first place. So
Yeah. NIL
I'm-
was new.
I'm a Seminole guy. That's my Seminole blinders.
I don't think that's as big of a factor as you think it is.
What part?
I don't think people are
Negative
looking-
recruiting.
Yeah, not in that way.
Huh?
I don't think people are like, dude, they let Rashada go and he didn't get 14 million. I don't think that's a thing.
100% it is.
You think so?
100%.
I'm sure it is to an extent, but I don't.
100% colleges are doing that.
I'm sure they're doing it, but I don't think it's like.
Are the checks and balances clearing? That is 100% a conversation that's happening, not in our field house, but in field houses. I've heard coaches say this to us. I've heard them say, like, all that's on the books, but how much of that comes in?
Right.
Because now they're getting clever. Listen, we said it 2 years ago. You have businessmen. I'm not going to use the word preying on high school athletes who aren't accustomed to that world, but that's kind of what. So now it's, and you'll hear this if you start thinking about it, sitters. You guys are smart. If you start thinking about it now, Tyler, they say NIL opportunities.
Right.
It's never so. I don't know how much that NIL can award you, but it's an opportunity. All we can do is give you an opportunity to earn $500,000.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not you go do all these things, so that's how they wiggle their way out of it. And that's why some coaches are like, that's not real money. That NIL opportunity, you can say they offered you $750, but how much are you actually going to see?
Right.
And so that happens like every single day. Which
It's
is crazy.
really-
It's crazy that we've gotten to this point, but that's where we're at.
Yeah. Wild Wild West, right? That's what we said a long time ago.
No, Hunter, it's never happened like this. He said it earlier that it's been like this since 2012. It's never been like this.
Because
No, these are partnerships. This is totally different. This is
people being paid to play football has been happening since long before that.
people getting cars and Challengers and things like that, absolutely. But this, to say that it's been like this since 2012 is not accurate at all, in my opinion. You guys may differ, but
No, I agree.
I agree.
this is totally different. This is
Like I
paid
said,
for.
paying for players to come to your school has been a normalcy for a long time.
Yes, people get bags of cash and all kinds of things.
Normal.
That's happened. That's
Right.
inducements. That's enticements. You're enticing, not inducement. That's
This
slavery.
is a whole nother dimension because of the contracts, because of the written agreements,
Yes.
because of all that combined.
It's above board. It's legal, but
Right.
this was never. Nobody would ever illegally have a contract.
no.
No.
That's not. That's
Nor
not
are they
even-
paying $13 million.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even a going.
I don't know how
rate.
much can fit in a McDonald's bag,
However
but
much Reggie Bush got is the maximum anyone was going to get.
Right? No, this isn't. This is not even like
a house.
when they were
First
buying people's like car washing businesses for $400,000. People are like, "What the world?" Now we're offering people $1 million to put your name on paper. It's not even the same. It's apples to oranges, in my opinion.
Right, and not everybody was doing what you were talking about with the. You talked about it with the Etsy and with the car wash companies and
Right.
any kind of LLC that you want to buy up.
Yeah, you're
that,
major.
That was happening with very few programs in the entirety of college football.
Right. Your major players were doing it, of course, but never, not like this across the board. Like Missouri would never be doing what they're doing. Louisville and Kentucky, with the money that they have, they would not be able to operate because, guys, those businesses that are like legitimate were not willing to do that under the table illegally.
Right, illegally.
Now I can do it legally. I can write this off. I can make this tax deductible. Now I'm willing to play ball. Before, that was never the case.
Right.
This is not at all the same, at all, in my opinion, not even close.
No.
100 typically 100% right, but like
Marty said, I know players were being paid way back in 1976.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, very few programs and very few players, Travis. I agree. 100%.
It can't keep going on like this, right?
So let's talk about it because it can't. It basically just ended.
Okay,
I don't want to do this for like too long because we've hammered this egg a ton.
No, yeah, I agree.
think it's
but
relevant,
they also just said they were going to go back to what 2016
2016.
with how much 2 point or 12. I don't know. It was a lot of money.
I thought it was something billion.
Billion, right?
2 point something billion.
Yeah, 2.6 billion.
2.6 billion back pay.
Back pay
to
to
all athletes
2016.
So my boy, my DB coach Trey Marshall might get a little check.
Holla.
Let's go. Let's
Does it go by as games finished?
I'm not sure. My boy didn't finish a lot of games. A targeting,
He hit
lot of targeting
He hit
calls.
too hard. He
Yeah.
hit too hard.
No, so here's my understanding on this, and then chat, you guys jump in because I'm intrigued to know what you guys think as well. But by that happening, and there was also agreement for $20 million revenue sharing with the student athletes.
Yes.
They just screwed themselves. Basically, they just put a cap. It's over.
For how long?
I think moving forward, this is how the colleges and universities can get it back under control. Y'all are paid athletes now. You are now employees of the school moving forward, and there is a cap on how much you can make now because you are now truly paid employees. I think that's what they're going to go to. They're going to be employees of the school, and there will be a cap. There will be a limit as to how much that they can make.
Does that still qualify them as amateur athletes, though?
Nope. It's all that's out the window.
Okay.
Yep. And name, image, and likeness out the window. Make your money on the side. But as far as the university paying you, that's what the university. So the collectives and stuff get like a break. They don't get their pockets tapped as much anymore. The universities will pay the athletes out of revenue sharing. What am I missing in there? Read it, Zoe.
Since you're a high school coach, Chris, what's your opinion on the FHSA discussing NIL at the high school level? Travis said, not good for the FHSA to allow NIL because they already don't enforce their own rules. Valid. Why put new rules on the books that they won't enforce? Yep.
Bingo. Co-sign everything Travis said. Travis is my official spokesperson on all things FHSA.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should individually come up with like 3 rules that we each get to enforce.
Yep.
And let the sitters vote on whose plan would put NIL under wraps the best.
I like that. We had the best plan that you possibly could have ever had.
Agreed.
2 years ago. But I like that. We can revisit it.
Dude, we were so on top of this like day one.
I don't.
We
if the NCAA,
we really were. Though.
If anyone in the NCAA listened to this podcast, and listen, let me
Taylor Swift's people contact your folks.
Y'all
at the
snitch on
NCAA.
us.
Yes, exactly. Let me say this: I don't feel I'm very intelligent.
Me either.
Chris now says he's not.
No,
Tyler
no.
is.
He is.
But
No.
NIL is a different.
Maybe
different
not
world for
versed
him.
on that.
Yeah, and it's a different world for him. It was so easy to figure this out a long time ago for us.
It really
Like-
really was.
I don't understand. It makes zero sense how you couldn't figure it out. That it was going to go haywire real fast, and maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe they wanted it to go haywire real fast so
They
they
did.
could say, "I told you so." I don't know.
Kick it down the can and not have to worry about it. That's what's fixing to happen.
Yeah.
I think Hunter's question was, you can't control transfers, so somehow they're going to keep track. Oh, they're talking about high school.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but the colleges and they do not want to deal with NIL. The
No.
coaches, they do not.
No.
So
Why would you?
So guess what? Now you're a paid employee, and we will deal with you on that scale. Anything extra that you want or that you think you're worth, go get it. Go get it. But we're not facilitating those deals anymore. I'm here to coach football. And there will be schools that still do that, and they'll get ahead, but they'll burn their coaches out too. These coaches are burnt out.
And
So
why
I
wouldn't
didn't
they
mean
be?
to. I didn't mean to hijack you,
No,
but like
but
that's.
why wouldn't they be burnt out? They'd have to be burnt out.
It's
You have to recruit
24/7.
high school kids. You have to recruit portal kids. You have to recruit your own damn kids.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
You have to keep your coaches happy, which that's impossible because they're having to do the same crap that you're having to do.
I feel comfortable saying this, and I really don't care if they don't really recruit our kids, but they should. I'm not gonna say the coach that said this. Valdosta State. I asked him. He called. He didn't call. He asked DM me about a couple kids that they like, and I said, okay, cool, yeah, and this kid can play, of course. And I said, Coach, what are you looking for? Like, what are you looking to take? A 25 DB, a 25 receiver, so a class, so like a 2025, so a rising senior receiver, running back. Like what they and typically when you ask a college coach this, they know, hey, we're taking 3 linemen, 2 D linemen, a linebacker, a 26 DB. Or they know what they're taking.
Right.
I promise. I should read the DM. He literally said, with the portal and how everything's going, I'm not sure what we're taking. We're always evaluating O-line, D-line, and quarterback, but we'll probably take one at each position. I'm like, no, you won't. No, you're not taking one at every position. You're not taking a high school kid at every position. That's 22. You can only take 25 plus some. What are you talking about? Like, so they're fed up with it too. They've had, and he was just like kind of joking, but he wasn't really joking. He's like, I'm not sure what'll shake out after the summer. I was like, so you don't know what you want from us. You don't even know what you want for your own roster.
That is insane.
Nuts. Real conversation. I can show you my DMs. I'm not going to backhand.
That is
I believe you.
wild.
Wholeheartedly believe you. I have the same conversations with, like especially like JUCO baseball coaches
Yeah.
about kickbacks, and they're super
What Travis just said.
about VSU. That's what got me thinking about it.
I'm not going that far,
The
Trav.
JUCO's number one sales pitch is, you're going to be here in a year anyways. You might as well start here.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
It really is nuts. Hey, I have a question for the sitters in here. Travis from South Georgia. He's from Valdosta, so he's very plugged in with Valdosta State. My boy has some strong opinions. Sitters, I wish Clayton was in here. Is Clayton not in here anymore? All right.
He said the 3 boosters they have are not happy.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I know when that man got hired at VSU, the head coach, like he put out a video and it was not nice for high school coaches in South Georgia. Boy, they were fired all the way up at that man.
100%, as
Yeah.
it should be. As
Yeah.
it should be.
Yeah.
Sitters, if we did a PlayStation 5 giveaway, because the game's coming up, right? This isn't my secret
Was
question.
it July 19th?
16th.
16th.
It's a Tuesday, by the way.
On a Tuesday.
Going up.
Going up on a Tuesday. if Frontport Sitting did a giveaway of a PS5, so a raffle, a raffle.
I was going to say, not a giveaway now. I don't think
Well,
it's a
I
giveaway.
I don't give away stuff.
We're giving it away for much less than it is. You buy a ticket for $25, and we cap it at what, 25, 30?
Sure.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Cap it. We'll cap it.
Yeah.
No more than 30. No more than 30. How many of you would be interested in winning a PlayStation 5 for $25? I feel like that number is very large. And we let people
think
buy
it's
up to how many tickets? 2 or 3?
I mean, whatever they want. No.
If there's a maximum of 30, maximum 5 tickets per person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could potentially win a PS5 for $125. You're coming up major. So we're going to do that probably, depending on the feedback we get from the podcasters, from the YouTubers. I don't think we can't be the ones to win it, but I would absolutely spend $75 on that.
I can't win it.
Why can't we win it?
Can we?
I mean, if we're doing like a Facebook Live and spinning the wheel or something like all these other people do,
Yeah.
and my name happens to come up, I mean, that's not my fault.
No, I won't participate.
I won't either, but Kelsey will buy some tickets.
yeah. There we go.
Yeah. There won't be my name. If you see Kelsey's name, you'll know who it is.
Hunter, Xbox or PS5? Xbox or PS5? We'll let you choose. They're the same price.
Yeah, that's
They're the same price.
that's fair. Yeah, sure. Xbox or PS5.
Okay.
Yep. I agree.
I think it's fine. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
All right, we're gonna do that. I've already had at least one. Yeah, we had 3 yeses, 4, 5, 6 yeses of Mo's buy. It's a win. We're doing it.
Yeah, I want Mo's.
Yeah, we're doing
I
it.
also want a PlayStation 5, but I want Mo's.
Yeah, we're doing it for sure.
Huge win. You know who else is a huge win?
Who else is a huge win?
Brian Sports.
Talk to me.
My guy Brian is the GOAT. I bet Brian plays. You think Brian plays?
We'll get him in our online dynasty. He'll buy a raffle ticket.
OC for life.
Oh, he'll
Brian
definitely buy a
Diggs.
raffle ticket.
Yeah.
100%. Listen, if you need a PS5, don't go to Brian's. But if you need literally anything related to sports,
If he can get one,
sporting
I'm going to
clothing
Brian's.
store-
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, 100%. But if you need any of that kind of stuff, that's when you go to Brian's. That's where you go to get your hats, your shirts, your shoes, your baseball gloves, and bats and
Football gloves.
Yeah,
Everything.
Cleats.
I got a tee there. I got softballs there for my son.
I have the best straw bucket hat from Brian's. It's got American flag on the brim. I wore it this weekend.
I need to get a new one because mine's jacked up.
Go
I
to
better go to
Brian.
Brian.
Go to Brian Sports.
I better go to Brian.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll tweet it out when I do too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, sitters, go to Brian's, check him out, see what he's got. I guarantee you will not walk out of Brian Sports and say, "Man, there really wasn't anything that I wanted."
True.
You
And
will
you
not.
definitely won't say, man, that customer service wasn't great.
No,
You
will
won't
not.
say that.
You
Yeah.
won't. So,
And you won't say, man, that guy's not the greatest guy on earth. You won't say that either.
100%
if
agree.
someone did say, "Man, I wonder what the phone number is to that place,"
Yeah.
what would be the reply, Joey?
Well, the reply would be 755-0570.
Love it.
And then, and just in case you didn't get it that time, the number is 755-0570. That's the number to Brian Sports, the sporting goods GOAT of all sporting goods stores.
100%. Hey, podcasters only, because you're not watching the live stream, so you're hearing this tomorrow on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and that's fine. Totally understand. If you're interested in the PS5 or Xbox raffle, text Joey, myself, or Tyler. Hit one of us
DM
up.
us.
DM us if you don't have our number.
We'll figure it out.
Let us know. We're gonna do that. But because the reason I say that is because the game college football is coming out in July
16th.
16th, Tuesday. We already
Going
said
up?
that already.
On a Tuesday.
But Chandler Collins says, I have PTSD from online dynasty days with Joey, Chris, and Sherman. I'm going to tell you right now, my Iowa team was so cold. They were so
would play
good.
as Iowa.
Listen, I
They
had
were so
Mississippi State.
good.
Oh my God, we were good too.
Yeah, y'all were good. We played at JT's house. We had like 5 TVs set up in the house. Man, it was a
It's
good
during a
old days.
hurricane.
During a hurricane, yeah.
I'm gonna have to put in so much time practicing because I'm terrible at football games.
I mean,
I don't know football as well.
no one's played in 10 years. Everyone's gonna
You're
be
on a
terrible.
level playing field with
Yeah,
everybody on planet
We
Earth.
are good.
That's
But anyways, those are great times.
Some of my best times. That online dynasty is as good as it
I
gets.
can't wait. I can't wait. You can have up to 32 members, so we're not taking 32.
No.
Spots are limited. I think we have 6 already spoken for.
Chan,
So-
you're in.
Chan, yeah, he wasn't one of
He was
67.
No,
Can I
I
be in?
forgot about that. Tyler's in 8.
There's only we're getting close to cap.
Close it up fast. Oh man.
I had a shirt too, Trav. Baylor Bears for life.
Sitters, we may try if this place isn't a hot box, we may try to stream Chris and Joey playing NCAA.
No, we'll
Would
do
you
it.
watch that? Would you watch that, chat?
I would watch that live and in person when I'm
They would
kicking
watch
his
that.
face in.
100% they would watch that. Oh, okay. Jake Kennedy wants in. All right, let's go. Are you buying a raffle though, or do you already have a PS5? That's the question. Clayton, did Clayton just join us?
I don't know.
I need to know if he's
He was the leader of the comments. So bike.
so bike.
So I don't know if
Is
he's
he
been
gonna
here.
buy a raffle ticket?
He,
He
should.
probably already has a PS5, but you can have two. Sell
He
it.
actually probably does have a PS5.
He can sell it and make $450.
minimum.
All right, cool. Let's
I
get
love
to the next
Hey,
one.
Cam's here.
Everyone's in, man. Everyone's in. We're doing it. I
Joey.
knew it was a good idea.
I love
You
it.
did. You've said this from Jump
He
Street.
said
That's
this
what
for a
I
while. Sitters, I want you to know, Chris has said this for a while.
I have, and I did get some pushback a little bit.
It
I
wasn't
wouldn't-
serious pushback.
I wouldn't call it
I
pushback.
would say it was
Oh, I
fleshing
have.
out the idea a little bit.
That's a great idea. A
that-
great,
is it-
great.
I like how
Yeah,
you
analogy.
Sitters, it was me.
spin factor.
I'm always the person. Listen, I'm always the person that says, what's my line?
Let me push back a little here.
Let me push back a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
I'm
here.
gonna play devil's advocate. That's me. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I already have a PS5. No kidding. Rich people
Okay,
rich.
buy one and sell the other.
They stay rich.
Profit. We all love profit.
Or win it and donate it to me, Joey, or Chris.
True.
That's a crazy.
I'll
idea.
actually buy it from you for cheaper.
Oh my God!
It'll
He
be more
said the
expensive.
option to sell is it's called entrepreneur. We're capitalists here. You can make money. It's okay. All right.
Jake said I'll buy a PS5 and a raffle ticket.
Told you it's a good idea.
All right, what's up next?
What is up next? Are we going before NBA playoffs? Are we going the lineup? I like the lineup, especially with the addition of Clayton joining back in here. Cooey's in the chat. You should have already known that, but I think we
we
should
drop it in? You want me to
build
drop it
build
in?
the lineup. Build the freaking lineup.
Oh,
wow.
look at this guy already building it up and having it in the.
I love that you just covered
Queue
up
ready
Joyce.
to go.
Oh, never mind. I'll go this way so you can see. I love this. I absolutely love this. All right, chat. It's coming up. Podcasters, if you can't see it, obviously you can't see it. It's a build your lineup. You have $15. I'm gonna be honest. You might want to skip to whatever minute at probably about 5 minutes from now, because I don't think we can go through and name every single person on here, right? Tyler?
No, sir.
We're not doing that.
No.
No, sir.
All right, let's start at the top line here. I need that too. I need a pin, but I'm gonna go. I already know where I'm going with this $2 pick. Top line for me, $2 pick. Joe, are you making our lineups?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can we also can we have the same player?
Sure.
Yeah. We can all have
Okay,
the same
okay.
players.
I'm going Joker first pick.
Nicola. Nicola.
$2.
100% for me too. Nicola.
Yeah,
Give me that.
it's a value pick right there. Joey, where are you at on this?
The greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan.
We're on the top row, so let's start at the top row.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were just.
No, we'll work our way down. We'll
I
do
didn't
this
pick anybody
thing.
from the. Oh no, I did. I picked Shaq.
Okay.
You don't have to pick from the top row.
You have to pick one from each row.
No, you don't.
row.
You have to build your
Yes.
lineup of $15. You can pick whoever you want to.
That is not how anyone I've ever seen works.
That's how it works.
No.
No,
Budget, $15.
Chad, before I
Chat,
no, you
Chat.
gotta pick one
This
from each
time.
row.
time.
I actually
are you
did.
talking
I actually,
about?
You think there's 5 rows for no reason?
Curry.
I actually did pick up one from each row, but that's not what the. That was not
Chat,
the
can
plan.
y'all please?
Save my boy.
That's,
Save
I'm
my
telling
boy
you,
Joey.
I'm the one that sent this.
You
I watched
did.
the TikTok
You
1,000
did.
times with 1,000 different people.
All right.
And nobody picked the rows.
Okay.
That's
okay.
not how it went.
Okay, everyone in the chat so far has picked the rows. Everyone.
Curry, Kobe.
There-
Well, Curry and Kobe are on the same.
Nope.
Oh, you're talking about like.
The rows. You have to pick one
Brother,
from
it has
each
nothing to do
row.
with a row, though.
Why are they in rows then?
Because that's the number amount. There's a dollar amount there.
Right, and you get a center, you get a power forward, you get a 3, you get a 2, you get a 1. What the freak are we talking about? You're the basketball player. You get a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, and a center.
Fine.
What
We'll do it
the
that way.
freak?
We'll do it
We
that
don't
way.
even need a food debate. This is better than anything.
Jesus.
We'll do it that way.
Yeah, because
Clayton's
oh
on
my-
your side.
Shaq.
Clayton's on your side. I don't know if
Of course
that's
he
a
is,
good
because
thing
he
or a
has
bad
some
thing.
freaking
wrong.
sense.
That's not right. That's not right. It's not. You have to, you're filling out a lineup.
Clayton doesn't
1
know
to
ball.
5.
Budget
I'm changing
accordingly,
my pick.
baby.
It's not nickel anymore. It's Shaq.
Shaq is a hell of a pick for $1 more. I'm
kidding.
still
I'm
going
kidding,
Jokic.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
I'm going Jokic.
Why would you
I got-
scratch it out? Clearly it's Jokic.
I'm going Jokic.
Shaq's the most dominant player of all time.
Nikola.
I agree, but I'm still
For
going
a dollar
Jokic.
more than
Nikola.
Jokic, who doesn't even like the game of basketball.
Give me
Nikola.
Jokic.
He
Let's
just wants
move
to go
on.
back to his phone.
All right, next line.
Hey, yeah, next line. Thank you. Next row.
Boy.
I'm not spending $4 on Giannis.
Boy, this is so easy for me.
I'm going Dirk. Shooter.
Kyle, me and you are on like the same. I'm gonna go KG.
That was my next pick. There's
Anything's
not value in
possible.
there's
Anything's
not to
possible.
me there's not value in 4 and 5.
No, I agree.
Dirk there for $1 is stealing.
I agree. Dirk is-
And if I were gonna have to pick somebody from that line, I would pick Dirk, but I did. I am not picking anybody. I'm not picking a power forward. Scottie Pippen's my power forward.
Clayton said, "I misunderstood what Chris was saying. Can you confirm after booth review? Joey is wrong." I'm so glad I stuck with Nikola.
Oh my God!
I'm so glad I
Joey
stuck with
just picked.
Joker.
He just picked 5 players off the freaking list.
No shot.
Oh my God!
I'm not taking. First of all,
All right,
the
let's
Greek
move-
Freak is not a
Who'd
power
you take
forward.
in the second row? Dirk, if you had to.
I guess if I have to, I'm taking Dirk. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at $4.
A small
I'm at $4.
forward.
I'm at $4.
I'm at $3. I'm so rich right now. Small forward. Give me Kawhi. We're locking everything down with Kawhi. $2 is dumb.
That's a good pick.
Give me Kawhi. $2.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
I'm at $5. I can get so rich right now.
Oh,
I might
this
have
is
to. Hang on. I might have
so
to change
tough.
something because I'm gonna have money left over.
This is so tough.
Not if you go Jordan and Magic like you should.
Yeah. Probably. Well, that's what actually I have, but
Tyler.
$1 left over.
Man, I've already got KG. I'm gonna go.
My dad's spending
I'll
$5
take
on
Bird.
Tim
I'll take
Duncan.
Bird. I'll take the Birdman.
Larry Bird.
I'll take the Birdman.
So Tyler's at 3. How much he spent right now?
7.
He's at 7.
7
All right,
players.
Joey on the third line.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen.
$1. That's a hell of a value. I love that pick. I
Scott-
love that
Because
pick.
I'm getting the same amount
love
of
that.
defense that I'm getting from Kawhi, maybe probably a little bit better, and can guard more positions, and I'm getting better offense.
I like it. And
I don't know about
and
that.
I just want to say,
I don't
he's
know about
matching up teammates, so there's a little bit of chemistry on Joe's
Yeah.
team.
That's
'Cause
right.
You know, with this next pick he's taking,
Michael the freaking
Michael
Jordan.
in line 4. Yeah, me too. I'm taking MJ.
Do you get the $2 back when Kawhi's he's disintegrate halfway through the game 10?
It's one game, man. One game.
Yeah, everyone's taking Jordan here, right?
Jordan, yeah, $5. I saved my
I
money.
went 2, 2, 3, so I'm at 7, 5, 12. So I've got 3 left.
I think I'm making a change, and I just got better. I'm gonna go Shaq on line 1, and I'm going Curry on line 5.
That's much better. I don't know why you would do that.
Well, to be fair, spent a lot of time on this.
You know, I have to say, as a person that doesn't follow the National Basketball Association,
Thank you, Clayton. Joey is absolutely on one right now. I'm not hearing it. Pippen ran and dunked. The
I
ball.
wouldn't know. I've only watched Kawhi play like 7 games in his whole career. So
I just need one, baby.
just need one. So I'm going Luka.
I love Luka. I love Doncic there.
Luka.
I think if you don't go shooter, you have to go Luka. Like
Luka
point
needs the
guard?
ball in his hand, and you have MJ on your team, and you have
Yeah,
Bird on
Bird.
your team.
I got
Where
Bird.
are you at right now? You went Bird?
I went Bird.
Marty went Bird. My dad has $8 spent on 2 positions, so I need to know where the heck he's spending the rest of his money. I don't know what he did on line 1. What did he do on line 1?
I don't know. I'm moving Kobe to my 3 though.
Well, no.
Yeah, I'm moving Kobe to my 3.
He's on the same line as MJ.
Nope, I'm moving
You don't
Kobe
know how
to
to play
3,
the game,
and,
man.
and I'm
You do
taking
this.
Chris Paul. And I'm taking Chris Paul.
No,
Boo,
you're
that's
disqualified. Ooh.
freaking puke.
You're disqualified for taking
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Paul.
boo.
Boo.
Thumbs down.
My team's better than y'all's team.
Sleeping
I just
on
don't think
CP3. Blech.
Okay, so I've got Joker, KG, Bird, Jordan, and Luca. Boy, I like my squad.
I love my team. You can't really mess up, man. These are like literally what?
Sherm did what I did. He said, forget the power forwards. They all suck. Give me Scotty at the 4.
It's not the game.
It is the game.
It's
Not,
not.
the thing is, it's
really-
just not what we're doing.
It's just not. It's just not what we're doing.
If I were doing it the other way,
MJ, Kobe,
You can't do that. You just
Joker
lost
runs
right
point. Everyone's cheating. You know what?
there. This side strong. Dude, it's always this side
Just
strong.
follow the
It's
rules.
always this side strong.
Joey found the game. Went Jokic. All right, so my dad went Jokic, Duncan. That's 7. Bird 10. Where we at on? You got $5 rounded out. Oh boy. Go Ray Allen. He'll probably go Ray Allen for $1. Yeah.
yeah.
To me, you have to center this team around picking Jordan.
Oh, 100%. You have to.
100%. I think
Unless you go Kobe there.
I'm fine with going Kobe there.
So if I'm doing it you guys' way, I went Shaq, KG, Pippen, MJ, Curry.
Shaq, KG, Pippen, MJ. Yeah, I don't hate that. We only flipped on
was your
KG.
five?
Dirk and Leonard.
What was your 5?
Yeah,
Shaq, KG, Pippen, MJ, Curry.
I don't hate it. I don't hate
I
it.
like it. We're assuming these guys are in their prime, I assume, right?
He said, I'll just take the entire small forward row and go 82-0. And he's
And
not
that is
lying.
a fact.
That's so
It's a
true.
fact. All right,
Oh, that's
Trav.
good stuff.
Trav, you never told us the food take.
Oh.
That is true.
All right.
One more ad read, and then we'll get into the NBA playoffs.
Listen, if we did barbers, you know who would be in the $5 aisle?
Who's
Oh,
that?
The
talk to me.
$5 column.
You're gonna pay a little more than $5 though.
My man. My man.
Joshua
McCardle.
Michael McCardle. I made the Michael up. I don't know his middle name.
Thank you.
Josh McCardle. Felt right.
Just gave the guy middle name.
Yeah. Joshua Michael felt right. Josh, you're probably not in the chat because I don't think he gets the Facebook stuff. Anyways, Josh McCardle, greatest barber in the history of mankind. He's definitely if there was a $6 column, he would be there.
That's
He'd
fine.
be the only one in
That's
there.
a really good point, actually.
He'd be the only one in the $6 column. I'm
If it
positive
was
of that.
NIL, he'd be getting 14, just like my boy Rashada.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if there was NIL for barbers?
I feel like there is.
I feel like there kind of is.
I guess their whole life is NIL, huh?
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's why he gets paid the most. 'Cause he's the best.
That's
The
what I'm
absolute
talking
best.
You're on fire.
Yeah.
You are on fire.
Listen, you're not just getting a haircut, Chris.
You don't.
You're never just getting a haircut.
That's correct.
It's the entire experience. We witnessed that the last time we were both there. Good time. Not a good time. It was a great time.
Yep.
We had maybe some food, maybe some beverages.
Yeah, my man made some really good ribs, burnt ends to go with the perfect haircut lineup edge. I mean, I'm scruffy right now, but this is like 2.5 weeks old.
Mine's 3.
Still, that's Josh, man.
Yeah. And then, Mesnard happened to be there making some old fashions for us. I don't know. It was a pretty good night. That's what I remember for sure.
He smoked them things out too.
Yeah, it was good times. Great. Not just good times. Great times. Anyways, go see my guy, Josh McCardle. Give him a text. Do it right now, actually. As we're speaking, do it right now. 386-247-1430. Text Josh. He's going to get you, he's going to send you the schedule, and then you just get your name on there. And once you do that, if you like it every other week, go ahead and schedule that every other week and be done with it. That way you don't have to worry about it.
100%. Make sure you do that. That's like first and foremost. Like I love that our sponsors we can really stamp like we use them.
1,000%.
Like I don't have to lie.
No.
I'm not above that, but I don't have to. I don't have to. It's great.
No, I agree.
Hey, make sure y'all go like the YouTube feed real quick. That it kind of matters more than it probably should. So if you can do that for just a brief moment, that'll be great. And when you come back from doing that, we are going to be talking about the NBA playoffs, right, Joey?
That is correct. Jake, who I do want to touch on that a touch, but who do you think specifically got left out that should not have gotten left out besides the College of Charleston?
I know who got in that should not have got in.
And who got in that should not have got in besides the University of Florida?
Oh, that's the only one I wanted.
Huh. Imagine that, Chris.
Well,
There's actually another baseball topic. We have
I'm
to
not the only
go
one
to.
that doesn't.
Yeah, we also have Angel Hernandez we got to get to.
Wanna do
Anyways,
that right now?
no, let's go. We were on the NBA. Let's go NBA playoffs. I know you've watched a few games
I've been
because I've
watching.
watched a few with you.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Yeah. What do you think so far? Like, who do you have? I know the Mavericks are up 3-0.
Yeah.
Do we assume that they're going to beat the Timberwolves?
I think they closed it out. I don't know if it's a sweep. Might be a gentleman's sweep. I think they win in game 5 maybe.
I think so. Every game's been really close, like a one-possession game within 3 minutes of the game.
Oh.
I'm not saying this could easily be 3-0 the other way, but
It could be. I think one
It's
team
been
knows
very
how
close.
To, I think one team knows how to win.
I was just about to say that.
you got the two best,
I-
not the two best, but two of the absolute best closers in the game of basketball right now with Luka and Kyrie.
I think they know how to win. I think that matters
Yep.
so much in the playoffs.
Closing game, like you look at the Pacers and the Celtics series. Pacers really probably should have won 2 of those games, and they got beat 4-0.
Yeah,
So I mean, they just didn't know how to close games. They're a really young team.
it matters so much in the playoffs.
The Celtics are coached so horribly, but go ahead.
It matters so much in the playoffs. Even if you think about like college basketball, which is not what we're talking about, but like the tournament, senior teams, senior point guards, somebody
Right.
that can handle the moment, not be rattled, can get their guys in the right set, can get the right shot, can get the right look. Like that is so, in my opinion, I think it's so underrated. Us like potential gamblers or degenerates, like we know what senior point guards in the tournament are still playing, and what teams are older,
Right.
and more mature. It's the same thing with the Mavericks right now. I just think I think they're seasoned. I think they know how to win. I think they know how. I think the biggest thing, Joel, you correct me if I'm wrong. They know how to win in multiple different ways.
I think that's accurate. I think the maturation of Kyrie Irving is the story, honestly.
Yep.
Not just as a basketball player, but like overall, his whole entire game, the aura, he
Yes.
looks like he's enjoying his life. Like everything about Kyrie Irving right now is different than it was.
Keep going. You're making 2 good points right now.
But I think that's the difference between the Mavericks and everybody else. They have 2 guys that can absolutely close basketball games.
Yep.
I think Luka closes them in different ways. I think Kyrie closes them in different ways. But there's a multitude of ways that you can go about doing it, to your point, and that's why I think the Mavericks are where they are. That's why they're where they are.
My dad and I were just talking yesterday about Kyrie and like his character arc, if you will. Like I did not. I'm not gonna say I despise Kyrie in Cleveland, but I had no like love for Kyrie in Cleveland. I really like watching him play basketball.
Yes.
In Dallas.
Yes.
I think like you just said, the maturation process, because they didn't try to set him up, but they did kind of try to set him up after game 1.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Ant said he wanted you, he had you. You know, how'd you feel? And he was like, of course, yeah, I was more aggressive. My teammates got me the ball, and then he said, but we love him. That guy has a no fear attitude. That's why we like Anthony Edwards.
Right.
Like he could have went a million different ways there, and he didn't. He was mature. He was understanding like the bigger picture. I'm really grown on me a little bit here lately.
I
I haven't, and I'm the biggest proponent of. I don't watch a ton of NBA basketball.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't either.
I've watched a lot more in the last 2 weeks than I have in a long time. It's been
Same.
It's been enjoyable, actually.
I've watched more as well. It hasn't
Same.
been bad. I kind of want to see Mav Celt, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
I just want to see that.
You know, it's funny because and everywhere you go, and like especially in professional sports, you have to learn how to win.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Mahomes had to learn how to win in the NFL, right? He had to learn how to
Correct.
beat the best teams, and he did. And he's now, I think he's 15-3 in the playoffs as a starting quarterback.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Now, 2 of those losses are to Tom Brady.
Yep. Who
Who's
also
the-
knows
Who's the other one too?
who knows how to win?
Who's the other one too?
Anyways, so you have to learn how to win. Jason Tatum had an
That's funny.
absolutely abysmal series in the finals 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
He was terrible. Everybody talked about how bad he was. I can't believe this guy got to this point and choked. He was 23 years old.
Yep.
23 years old. Like you have to take that into account. Same with Anthony Edwards right now. He's 22, trying to lead Karl Anthony Towns, who has been absolutely atrocious the entire series.
Yeah.
Series and a half now. It's been really bad.
He had a big game.
We don't talk about that game.
Sorry.
We ain't talking about that game for one of
My
us.
biggest problem with Karl Anthony Towns is him settling for threes when he shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like 4 of 32 at one point. Now, this is before last game. He was 4 of 32 going into the game 4, I think. Or maybe it was after game 4. I can't remember. That's not, like, that shouldn't be his game.
I agree.
28 lost possessions.
That shouldn't be. Who does Dallas have that can guard you in the paint? Take your butt down low and do something. Like, what do we do? Gobert been awful. I think a lot of this is coaching because Dallas has dictated the way the game's been played.
Yep.
They shouldn't. Not with the amount of talent and good talent that Minnesota has.
Chandler says a lot right there. He says Kyrie's having fun. Hard to have fun with LeBron crying all the time in Cleveland. 100% agree. He seems like rejuvenated. Yeah, there's some funny stuff up there.
Ant's legs got crushed by Jokic's two older brothers after the Nuggets series. Sounds right.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah.
Definitely could be. Anyways,
Cool,
I've enjoyed the playoffs, and I will watch the finals.
I will too. I will too. And that's where I'll draw the extent of my NBA love. Right there.
I'm with it.
moving on.
Yes. We have to like all proofread that comment.
yeah.
Is that what we're all doing right this moment? Yeah,
everybody's
same.
proofreading it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. We're gonna move on. I think we're gonna move on to baseball. Are we moving on to baseball?
Yeah, we can move on to baseball.
Yeah.
There's two topics that I think we have to talk about.
I'll be brief on
Both
baseball.
of them I think are brief.
Yes.
Very brief.
First, the NCAA college bracket,
Yep.
baseball bracket. Jeez Louise, I can't think.
Yep.
Someone help me.
Yes. College basketball or baseball bracket. That's it.
Super regionals? Like who's hosting? I don't know what it's called.
It's right now we're the regionals. You said you had an issue with Florida getting in, Chris?
I don't have as much as Jake. I was hoping Jake would carry that. I haven't paid a ton of attention to anyone other than Florida State and they got their teeth kicked in by Duke in the ACC championship game. So, but they ended up getting a top 8 seed, so they are going to be able, according if everything goes well, they'll be hosting. But it is a tough regional that they're in. But I thought I don't think necessarily Florida got in. They didn't. I don't think they deserved to get in my opinion. What do you think?
I don't know that I do either. I think talent-wise, they have about as much talent as anyone in the country.
I agree.
I think they can win their region. I think they can win the Super Regional. I think they could go to the World Series. I also think they could lose 2 games in the Supers or the Regional and be done.
Sorry, that's how I was having it. Lively. We all know what you mean. Forget it.
I love Marty in the chat.
Oh
That's one of my favorite
God,
things ever.
yes, sir.
That's good stuff. But yeah, college baseball is such a crapshoot. Like so much can happen,
Yep.
and so I think Florida's RPI was like 30 or something like that.
Was it?
Yeah, which is, I mean, in theory, good enough to get in, but at some point, wins have to count for something, right?
Right.
I think.
That's what you play the game for.
That's exactly why you play the game.
To win.
Talent doesn't matter if you're not winning baseball games, and that's the ultimate factor. Like you can't go to Missouri and get swept.
I agree.
There's got to be some sort of negative consequences for that. And so to that point, I absolutely agree. Florida probably should not have been in. I thought the College of Charleston probably had the most beef, getting
Yes.
left out.
I agree.
Old boy, when he was at South Carolina, I think they went 13-17 when he got fired.
The boy said I got fired for the same record. Didn't
That them boys are getting in with.
Yeah.
I got fired for the same record that them boys are getting
he
in
was
with.
right.
And there's like 4 or 5 SEC schools that got in with 13-17 records.
Right. So can we talk about that for a brief moment? Because
That's crazy.
that's not right. Like you guys are both like Florida fans, SEC school, and Jake is definitely a Alabama fan, SEC school. Do we we have to understand there's a bit of a bias there, right?
Games don't matter. Remember?
They don't.
They don't
They
matter.
just told us in baseball that they also don't matter.
They don't matter.
That's crazy to
TV
me.
ratings,
I
bro.
hate the it just feels too fraudulent.
They had to get. It feels like they had to get Jack in. Is that fair?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
How can 5 SEC programs with 13-17 records, and now you're going to say they beat up on each other? That's what we're going to say.
Which is part of it.
It is part of it.
And that's one of the very few arguments that I can agree. I understand it's tough, but at what point does winning matter? Winning matter. Like, win the freaking game. You're in the conference. You don't. Here's where I'm at. You don't get the freaking perks of the conference. You get tons of money, the best facilities. You don't get the perks of the conference, and then also go to the conference and lose in the conference, and then get the freaking perks of, we're in the freaking toughest conference. It doesn't work for me. Like, you get the perks of the conference, go win in said conference. Like maybe the 2 of the teams that were 13-7, but the bottom 3 teams 13-7, like that's not how it was intended to be, in my opinion. I don't know, man.
How will your opinion change if all those teams do pretty well? That's going to be the.
But to me,
it will be in the pudding.
It will not matter because I will never get a chance to see how the other schools in that same situation would have fared. Sure. So I understand what your point is. Like, yeah, they may go make a run.
I'm just pushing back.
Yeah, you're just pushing back a little. I want to see the other. I don't know, man. I just that part has always irked me. It irked me with Florida State. Like, I truly think that was a biased thing, and now. Whatever. Take Florida State out of the damn equation. They got a top 8 seed or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't like that. As you're a baseball guy. Like, you have to reward winning.
The only problem I have is Florida being in.
Yeah, I mean,
the rest of the schools at least won their weekday games. Right? The non-con games, they won the majority of.
Correct.
I mean, the worst was, I think, Alabama at 38-22 or something like that. LSU was 40-20 overall. They were 13-17 in conference, something of that nature. I'm not giving exact numbers. I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, I understand.
But Florida was like 28, like they were right at 500, 28-27, something like that. Something like that. I want to say that's what it was.
Like, that team can't get in, man.
Like,
that team can't get in.
That team
can't.
And if they had played really well, down the stretch, or they played really well at a certain time, at what point do they really play well this year?
I agree with you.
It's very minimal.
It's really hard to make that argument over a team that won 41 games.
Yeah, just because the team may not have the best of brands doesn't mean they shouldn't get in. Let me couple that with a shout out to Cody Simler, who's Tarleton State University Texans.
What?
I was like, oh, I think it's the Texans.
Yeah.
Won the WAC. They're expected to finish last in the conference this year.
They were. They're not going to get into the tournament.
No,
they did not get into the NCAA tournament just because they're brand new to Division.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
FBS.
That's not my point. My point is, if you just make these tournaments and stuff based on who you think is going to do well, the brands who draw the most crowds, you don't always get the best baseball. You don't always get the winners.
Then call it the Invitational. Don't call it a tournament. Like, and that's fine. Like that, I've had a conversation, Joey. I had it with you Friday night with some other individuals that were there. Stand on it. Own it. Right?
Yeah.
Like, own it. If that's how you're operating and that's how we're going to do this thing, I can live with that.
Yeah.
I don't have to like it, but it's not your job for me to like it. Own it. Stand on it and own it. Call it the Invitational, and then let's do it. Make it the Maui Invitational that the college basketball plays every year, and invite your favorite teams with the biggest brands that are going to get the biggest eyes on the stage, and call it that.
And the worst part is, like
don't do a team full of kids that won 41 freaking baseball games.
Right.
And like what Jake just said is a really good point for our podcasters that don't get to see it. By rule, Florida was one game from not even qualifying for the postseason, and yet they get in. It's nuts. It's egregious. It's egregious, honestly. It's just corrupt. And we hate, like, seeing things we love be corrupt.
It is. Second baseball topic that I wanted to cover real quick. Sitters, if you are into you may want to go place a wager on the Braves because Acuna has a torn ACL.
Again?
Yep. And they won last time we did this. Isn't that crazy?
I do hate it for him.
I hate it so much to see guys like that play because one of the things. So you saw the post. It was on Facebook. JT Clark comment. Did he tag you in it about Rob Manfred?
No.
You don't remember this? It was like a week and a half ago. Anyways, it was talking about the new rule changes in baseball. Blah 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 blah. Part of the new rule changes exists because of guys like Acuna.
Right.
Because they're athletic baseball players. They're not 300 pounds. They can hit the ball 600 feet. They're electric to watch. And so injuries like this just suck because it's like, man, those athletic, quick, twitchy guys, this is one of the things that kind of comes with it. Just like elbows with pitchers.
That throw hard.
Yep, you get
Yep.
their elbows.
Yep.
You get your fast, twitchy, athletic freaks like Acuna. ACLs get blown. I hate it.
Yep.
I do hate it. I hate it for Ronald specifically, just because I mean, last time the world won the World Series, he wasn't able to
That's
play.
brutal, man.
They're gonna be. I mean, they're really good again.
They're gonna be really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and he is when he's playing. Maybe not but one of the best players in the game.
I agree.
He's at least top 3 that you want to watch.
100% that.
So dynamic. Yeah.
You do everything.
Right. And then the play that he gets hurt on is like a. I don't even know, like a.
Same thing it was the first injury.
Yeah,
It's a fluke.
like. I don't know if he was going to go delayed still and then decided not to.
And then
but
turned or something?
yeah, he just kind of
It
put on the
looks-
brakes and then down he goes.
The knee went, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate it for him. He's so electric to watch. Like guys like him just don't come around often, and it feels like I don't put him in the King Griffey Jr. category, but it just feels like injuries are just gonna hamper his career a little bit.
Oh, they already have.
Yeah,
They
quite a
have.
bit. Quite a bit. It sucks.
Yep. Angel Hernandez retired.
Angel Hernandez
How
retired.
do you guys feel about Angel Hernandez?
He's the one that stole the no-hitter perfect game from...
No.
that
Thankfully,
was-
that was not him.
Oh,
What's his
sorry.
name?
Jim.
No.
Okay.
Didn't mean to derail us.
Angel Hernandez.
He's historically bad.
Yeah, what's he known for?
People know him because he's historically bad.
Yeah, that
He's
part.
the worst. He's one of the worst.
And that's like
umpires
as an
in the
umpire, we both know guys that have umpired in the past and umpire currently. And if you're an umpire, like your job is to not be seen, heard, looked at, whatever. Like if people are talking about the umpire, you didn't do your job.
Most times, yes.
Most
there
times,
are
yes.
idiots, of course. They're gonna play him. But yes, correct. Jim Joyce. There it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim
it definitely
Joyce.
was Jim. My bad, Joseph.
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
Yeah,
Did
but
I
that's
say-
any
did I say
official.
Jim?
I think you
You
did.
said Jim.
Good for me.
But like any official in any sport,
In any sport,
If-
if we're
if-
talking about you,
if we know that if we don't mention your name,
you did a good job.
and so did the teams on the field. It was clean. It didn't make you do your job. Like, yeah, 100% agree.
Angel Hernandez is the guy. What's my guy? Wyatt Langford. His.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was his first at bat, but it was very early in his rookie year. Like just
3 balls off the plate.
yeah,
back-to-back.
my guy struck out on 6 pitches. None of them were in the strike zone, and none of them were close.
Right.
They were all 3+ inches off the plate, and he bangs him on a strike 3.
Keep
And that's like
going.
the story of his career, honestly.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
the
he's
story of
just
his career.
bad, man.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not moved by the retirement of him.
I'm not either. I'm just really looking forward to robots. I'm one of those people.
You are a loser.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
know.
you are one of those people.
I don't care.
Yeah, I want robots too
Do you really?
to fix my AC unit. Yeah.
You want the fixies.
That's what the Hunter. That's what the hurricane is. We got a lot of fans going here.
Got a lot of fans.
It's,
A lot of fans.
it's basically summertime in Florida, and we don't have AC.
Little on the warm side, folks.
Okay, we're making
so hot in.
pushing through for the sitters.
Anybody an AC guy in the chat?
Braves won in '95 because of the expanded strike zone. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
The one food question we had was Blackstone or charcoal grill.
Oh, both.
Oh, that's good. Clayton, I'm off Twitter now, so not anymore.
It just depends on what you're cooking.
It really does. And but even
You
like
have to choose one. Have to choose one.
I have to choose one forever and ever. Amen.
Forever and ever, amen.
Blackstone.
Josie,
I don't know. Now that I think about it, charcoal. For forever and ever and never, charcoal.
I'm gonna say this. Could you turn a charcoal grill into a Blackstone?
Kind of.
I don't think you could do the reverse though.
But you might not be able to turn a charcoal grill into it, but you can turn your oven, your stovetop, into a Blackstone.
You absolutely can. It's just not as fun. Or it's convenient.
But we're talking about forever and ever. All right, so what's the real question?
I think forever and ever it's
Let's
gotta be
reframe the
charcoal.
question for the sitters.
I'll go first.
What's the question?
I'll state the question.
State the
If
question.
you could have one cooking instrument for the rest of your life, you have to choose
Blackstone.
Blackstone or a charcoal grill. It's not one of these charcoal propane combos. It is charcoal.
Charcoal if I had to choose forever and ever.
Charcoal forever and ever. It's
Blackstone
so
for me.
Really?
So much easier. I prefer.
Man, what's the pan for? You can
you're
get a
not wrong.
griddle in your house, man.
I know.
that's the only reason. for me.
Yeah.
If there was no stovetop in life, then it'd probably be griddle. But
Travis, right there, cast iron insert.
yeah, I'm gonna go charcoal. I
I
have
know
to.
that's the correct answer, but I don't want us all to have the
No, it's okay. That's what you're here for, man. Push back a little bit.
Hunter Williams said Chicago style or Detroit style pizza.
I've never heard what's Detroit style?
It's the deep dish.
No,
Is that Chicago's deep dish?
Chicago's the reverse of the normal pizza.
Okay, I'm getting
This
now.
is worse. This is worse than
I,
the Rose and
I
Collins.
think there's validity to that, but Chicago is deep dish, bro.
Chicago is 100% deep dish.
But I do think the sauce
stake
is
my life on
the
it.
sauce is on top, of course.
Right.
But it's still deep dish, though.
But it's still deep dish.
Right. So Detroit is deep dish with a normal pizza.
Oh.
Never had either, honestly. So
I've
What?
never had. No, I've had both.
I'm going Detroit.
We need to go to Uno's.
The sauce on top
Uno's,
freaks me out a
bro.
little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a
yeah, I
huge,
don't want that to be the first
I just don't like the
thing.
way it looks.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
let me rephrase this right
It's
quick.
not bad, just so we're clear.
Have we talked about this before? I feel like we have via text. What's the most
The
important
chat
part of the
knows.
pizza?
Charcoal. Curtis says charcoal. Travis
What if-
says charcoal.
Yeah, it's
I say charcoal. You say charcoal.
Yeah.
I just want to give
I
people
still
their
smoke
credit.
with an offset and real wood splits. Samesies half the time. Sometimes it's still charcoal without the wood splits, but I do use wood splits as well.
I've seen Joey do it several times. Can confirm.
Yep.
With pizza,
Yep.
I'm gonna go Chicago because I think, and this is a conversation we can have. I think the sauce is the most crucial part of the pizza. It is the premier element of a pizza.
Mm.
I need a good crust.
Really? I was
There's
gonna
no
go.
way I can.
I was gonna
crust
go
over it.
cheese. I was gonna go cheese.
Yeah, but all cheese, like you're not gonna like.
no,
oh,
no, no,
man,
no, no,
that
no,
is-
no, no. All cheese isn't the same.
I know. I'm not.
Some cheese can be waxy and kind of nasty.
I know, but you're not gonna get that. Like if you go to like a like not like dumpster pizza place, you're not gonna get that kind of cheese. You're gonna get like.
But are you?
I feel like the
I think you can say that for all ingredients.
in engineering we would call this the delta, like the difference between the worst and the best.
That guy said we.
Yeah.
The difference in sauces is so radical.
I feel like that about crusts.
I feel like that about cheese
This is great.
and meat. Like same thing
Okay.
with meat. Like you can't freak out the meat
I
either
have a
now.
hot take, and this might be a pro
Oh
tip.
my
This might be a pro
God.
tip. This is gonna be a pro tip. I don't even think this is a hot take.
Okay.
When you go to a new pizza place, unless you're like out of town, right? and you
Travis
just wanna
is
eat,
with
right?
you, and damn, he's right.
Yeah, that's right. Sauce is the most important part. When you go to a new pizza place for the first time and you're trying it out, get cheese pizza only. Don't get meat. Don't get anything on it, because you cannot taste the actual pizza. You taste everything else mainly, like the pepperoni, the sausage.
That's why I get the pizza.
But I
No,
want to
my-
taste
my
the
palate is
sauce. I want
diverse.
to taste the cheese. I want to taste the bread, the crust.
My palate is
I wanna
diverse.
taste
I get all of it, man.
But you don't get it as cleanly. That's why, like when you're tasting like wine and stuff, they have you spit it out and then you swirl water around your mouth to clean it out, and then you go for the next one. You gotta have a clean palate.
Yeah, but I'm not
I'm
wasting
not
my money
spitting
on a
out-
cheese
I'm not
pizza. I'm
spitting
not
out.
doing it.
It's
And I'm not
Cheese
spitting
pizza's
out.
good.
I'm not spitting out any wine.
Cheese
I'll be
pizza
honest.
is awful.
No, it's not.
No,
92%
I
of
can't
the
do
time
that.
it's trash.
All right,
No.
Travis.
Good pizza places, okay. I'm not going to Little Caesars to order a cheese pizza.
Oh, they're not. That's not who we're having the conversation about right now, right?
We're talking about like legit pizza.
Like real, like pizza joints, like Pizza
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, but I'm not going
is
to
at the
Pizza Boy
bottom
to
of it.
order a cheese pizza either.
But you could. You would get a good taste in pizza probably.
Maybe.
That's
Pizza
your
with
point.
cheese is pretty good. Fun fact.
I'm sure it is, but is the meat
Marty
lovers-
says crust with you.
But is the meat lovers better than the cheese? Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to get the meat
100%
lovers.
better.
100%.
But you don't know what the core pizza tastes like.
That's
I don't
just
need to
like
know.
that's just like when
I
I go
need to
snow
know.
skiing. I go snow skiing. I can ski.
Yeah.
Everyone tells me you should try snowboarding. I'm not wasting a trip out west to snowboard
Snowboard.
knowing I can ski.
My man.
So I'm not going to eat pizza knowing I can get meat lovers or cheese. I'm going to get meat lovers.
Are your kids at the point where they'll eat like cheese pizza, but they don't want anything else on the pizza?
Oh
if
yeah,
they
yeah,
are-
yeah. They pick it off.
All right, here's a pro tip for you, okay? So Pizza Boy, they have the 16-inch with knots deal. It's a 16-inch pizza,
Okay.
which is like a large, a little bit bigger than a large, I think. And like garlic knots for like, I think it's like $16 or $17, something like that. But there's only one topping. But if you only get cheese on half, you can get 2 toppings on the other half, and they'll let you do it.
Really?
Yes, sir. Pepperoni and bacon is my jam.
Ooh,
That's smart.
I like it.
That's an actual pro tip.
So
Is that an acceptable pro tip?
That's an acceptable
100%,
process.
100%, 100%. My dad says crust with you, Joey. Hunter says we should get Chris to try Chicago and Detroit. With that, I'm all for that. Tyler says
next time y'all in a place that has an Uno's, you need to go to Uno's.
Uno's. My dad, I'm surprised he hasn't said it yet. Bruno's. Bruno's is
Yeah.
probably better than
Is that a chain around here?
Uno's. Huh?
Is that a chain
It's
around
Uno's
here?
with more letters, so yeah.
Uno's is like a Chicago chain.
Oh no, this is not a chain. This is
Yeah.
it's
well, those places are like
Indiana,
Those places are completely different. Really?
South Bend, Indiana.
Really? Okay. Fire.
This is saving grace for that place.
What's a core pizza, Tyler? Cheese sauce, crust.
Wow, that's a good question.
Arguably, you could say toppings, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna go cheese sauce, and crust. That is core pizza.
Yeah, that is the
If you
core.
don't have those three, you don't have a pizza.
No, I'm with that. I agree.
And I
with
don't
that.
do that white sauce stuff either.
No.
Y'all
no,
crazy.
No, we're
Get
not
outta
near. We're not.
I don't
with
want none
that.
of that.
No, I'm with that. Last time y'all tried to get me to try pizza, y'all gave me that barbecue pizza, and we lied on air. It wasn't a 6.
Those were
That
not
was the
made
worst
well.
barbecue
That was
pizza I've
the
ever
worst
ever
ever.
Nasty.
Dude, they were not good.
They
were not
did we
good.
throw it away?
listen, no, we did not throw it away. I ate it, but I'm fat, so that's different. But
That was not
I
good.
feel
The
so
barbecue
bad
pizza
for
was
Chris.
garbage.
It was,
I just had to
it's-
choke it down and give it a
it's
6 on
normally-
here.
It's normally so good. That's the thing.
I agree,
cheese
Trav.
sauce
I mean,
crust
I
sounds
agree.
like a
I
unfinished
mean, I
pizza.
agree. Honestly, I all of a sudden want pizza.
you don't. Have you ever had white sauce on the pizza?
Joey, you just like hammering me because I said I won't eat
Right.
the first pizza I eat. I want just like straight cheese.
Because you're wasting money.
Why would you waste your money on that?
Because that's a waste of money.
Why would you waste your money on a white sauce pizza?
You ever tried it?
Travis, you were right. It was
Yeah.
overrated.
If you try it,
Absolute
I'm not trying
garbage.
I'm not gonna get it everywhere I go because I don't think it's as good as a
I don't
traditional
even know
pizza.
where to get it. Thousand Degree has it. Had it.
So,
I
so does
fight
most places.
every person they say they didn't go to Thousand Degree and made that place close. I hate all of you.
Wow, I agree. 1,000 degrees is excellent.
Never
so
had it.
good.
Not one time. Sorry. Knuckle up, brother.
I said knuckle up, brother.
He said, "I'll
I
fight everyone who
recant.
didn't go."
I
We
recant
didn't
my
go.
previous statement.
I'm sorry.
I recant. I don't want to fight Chris.
Oh, that's all right, man. I'm in a good mood, man. We're good.
I mean, he deserves it.
Does anywhere in Lake City? No, I don't. Does anywhere in Lake City have white sauce pizza?
Domino's definitely has white sauce pizza.
I bet you can get it like Paisanos or something like that.
Paisano's definitely has white sauce
They
pizza.
would probably have it.
I'm pretty sure Pizza Boy has white sauce pizza too, but I'm not positive on that. But again, because I'm not gonna
Because you
typically
don't go.
do that.
You're not
Hey,
making that mistake at
Have you
Pizza
tried
Boy.
Pizza Boy lasagna?
Have
Did you know that
not.
was a thing?
No,
Oh,
no, I eat Lindsay's lasagna. I don't need Pizza Boy.
dude, Lindsay's lasagna is so good.
I don't need Pizza Boy's
That's next
lasagna.
level.
Oh, my
Hey,
got
throw
it.
up the other one on there. Let's get out of here because this is supposed to be a 30-minute show.
This one?
Yeah,
Let's
that
save
one.
This one. You want to save it?
Save it.
Let's save it. We're already at hour and 15.
Yeah, then let's
We've
get
done,
out of here.
We've done enough debates.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oof, hour and 15.
All right, sitters. That's going to be it for tonight. This has been Tyler Rolfe along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez. And we are...
Whoa, time out.
Time out. Pop Pop's Pizza.
Is that
Providence?
actually really good, Curtis? Because I will go get it tomorrow.
I'll go get it tonight, right now.
they're
10:15
closed.
if they're not closed on Tuesday. I'll
There's
go get it.
no way it's that good. I know exactly where he's talking about. It's across from that lumberyard. Do you know where he's talking about?
Yes.
I don't know what that's called.
On the right, if you're
Yeah,
heading
we
back to Lake
drove
City.
by it 12 times to go get slides.
100%. Yeah. We talked about it. We said Popeyes Pizza. No way that can be good.
I'm good for any. You know where else? High Springs. There's a place in High Springs we said we were going to try.
Mesnar probably knows the name of it. Watch, coming soon. Popeyes Pizza, really?
I'm in. I'll try it. I swear
I'll try it. What's the word? I mean,
Next time we
you
go to the
just sit on
slide,
a
we'll
toilet,
go, we'll
bro.
go there.
I don't got anything. You know what?
What
we
is
can tell Kelsey I got a slide rental in Lake Butler this weekend. She don't listen. It's too
I'll-
deep.
I won't be here this weekend.
Oh, you're gone.
Dude,
Never
he
mind.
gave it elite category.
All right, now.
It's elite.
Elite.
All right, Dad, we're going this weekend. Me and my dad had Bruno's in South Bend, Indiana. Best pizza I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Game changer.
okay.
We're getting
They're
closer
from-
to good
they're from
pizza
Ohio,
That's where pizza's made, folks.
but let's
now. Right up there in Akron.
hang on a second though. Kurt Mesnard is an Ohio guy.
You know
They
what?
probably got Buckeye stuff in there.
It's probably his family. It's like distant cousins or something.
Trav, we in? All right, cool.
Hey, Prohibition Pizza's
Prohibition Pizza.
good. I've heard that place is fire.
High Springs. Okay, I knew
Yeah.
he knew. I knew he would know. That's what we got.
There's
started
also
with.
another one right there beside it. Like
Okay. Just here goes Joey on the pizza
Sorry.
kick right now. This
we
guy.
said we wouldn't try it. Probably, maybe. It's like something family pizza or something.
Oh no, no, no.
I'll
No,
go there.
no, no,
I'll
no,
go
no.
there.
They
I'm telling
have
you.
cages on their windows. We're not,
That's how you know it's elite.
bro. Come on, you're doing too much right now.
Domo.
No, I know what you're talking about. The second one, we're not trying.
No, we can go to Prohibition and Pop-Ups.
Prohibition looked good. It looked legitimate. The other one had bars on the windows. I'm not eating none. Like, I'm not doing that.
Well, Pop-Up Pizza, I need to go there ASAP. So.
Yeah, me and Trav are going this weekend. Trav, we're going to Pop Hot Pizza soon.
Tyler, you want to go tomorrow for lunch?
Is it
Where's
tomorrow?
that?
Is tomorrow what we're doing? I can't go tomorrow. I'll be close to it tomorrow, actually.
I'm
Let's
not
go
anywhere
tomorrow.
near that.
All right.
You're not going to be close. You want to go tomorrow?
Potentially.
I don't
We'll
need
talk about
potential.
we'll talk about off air.
Okay,
I'm
that's
jealous
fine.
of you losers. Pizza tour is literally here. We're turning
Tomorrow.
into Dave Portnoy.
I'm
We're turning into Dave Portnoy.
I'm literally going to Camp Clockwell tomorrow, Travis. I think that someone close to that area will be there.
Travis,
Can't read that
Tra-
out. Can't read
listen,
that out loud.
Travis
Can't read that out loud.
knows what he's talking about. I'm telling you.
Get us out of here.
Sitters asking me for that. It's been Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez, and we are Front Porch Sitting.
Confetti. Let's
See you next
go.
time, Sitters. Oh man, we got
Lasers?
confetti.
Can we get lasers